Can you tell me the difference between the 2023 and 2024 running back room for the Buffalo Bills? Now, many members of Bills Mafia will say that the 2023 running back room and 2024 running back room both featured James Cook. And you'd be correct when you mention that. But the main difference between the two is going to be important and probably will play a pivotal role for the Buffalo Bills in 2024. The main difference is that in 2023, the Buffalo Bills opened up the season with more of a veteran running back room than they will in 2024. The Buffalo Bills opened up the 2023 season with running backs Damien Harris and Latavius Murray backing up James Cook that season. Damien Harris came over from the New England Patriots, where he was an arch nemesis for the Buffalo Bills, having some of his best games in Orchard Park. The Bills brought him in to back up James Cook, and unfortunately, Harris ended up getting injured in the season. Running back Latavius Murray ended up becoming the number 2 running back for the Buffalo Bills, and he used that opportunity to his advantage. He had a decent season for the Bills, but the Bills, after the season, decided that they did not want to re-sign either Harris or Murray. The Bills ended up re-signing a running back that played on the practice squad to enter the 2023 season, in fellow running back Ty Johnson, who played for the New York Jets previously before the Buffalo Bills. The Bills also decided to go after a running back in the NFL draft, securing a 4th-round pick to select this running back that we will feature on our player analysis series. Today, we are going to discuss a running back who played in 5 years in college. He had his best season as a redshirt senior, using the COVID year to his advantage to elevate his draft stock in the NFL. Can you guess who this player is? This player is going to be our 7th player featured on our player analysis series presented by GoBillsPodcast.com. We will discuss him right after we hit our intro. The Buffalo Bills opened up the 2023 season with a veteran roster behind James Cook, and many people did not expect for James Cook to have the season that he did in 2023. Hello, everyone. I am Brett McDurphy, founder of the Go Bills podcast, and today on our Go Bills podcast series of player analysis, we are going to discuss a running back who is going to play a significant role in 2024, backing up James Cook as well as backing up Ty Johnson. Today, we are going to discuss running back Ray Davis. And for those of you who don't know much about him, this player played 5 seasons in college, as I mentioned earlier. And in 2023, he had his best season in college football. He is coming to the Bills off of a roster that was very talented in Kentucky. Now, in 2023, we mentioned that the Buffalo Bills roster was full of veteran presence with Damien Harris and Latavius Murray backing up James Cook. And in 2024, the Buffalo Bills decided that they were going to go with a youthful approach, having running back Ty Johnson back up James Cook. Now, many of you will remember Ty Johnson from last season, but those of you who don't know who he is, he was on the practice squad in 2023 for the Buffalo Bills to enter the season. He was on the practice squad, and the Bills elevated him to the regular roster in the 53-man roster. The Bills also added another running back to the practice squad in Leonard Fournette, and the Bills decided that they liked what they saw in Ty Johnson and cut ties with Leonard Fournette after a few weeks. Now, the Bills do have some running backs that they need to evaluate in 2024, but this roster is going to be significantly less proven than they saw in 2023. The main difference is the number 2 running back, but the number 3 running back in Ray Davis is going to have to play a pivotal role in his rookie season unless the Bills decide to go after another veteran running back. And they could do so later in training camp if they don't see enough out of Davis. But before we bash Ray Davis, let's get to know more about him and what he will bring to the Buffalo Bills this season. Ray Davis comes from the college football world, where he started his college career at Temple. In his freshman season at Temple, he played in 12 games for the Owls and ran the ball 941 yards on 192 attempts for 4.9 yards per carry with 8 touchdowns. As a sophomore, still for Temple, he played in 4 games and rushed the ball 313 yards on 75 carries for 4.2 yards per carry with 1 touchdown. After that season, Davis decided that he was going to transfer to Vanderbilt, where as a junior, he saw action in only 3 games for the Commodores. In those games, he ran the ball 211 yards on 44 attempts for 4.8 yards per carry with 1 touchdown. As a senior in 2022, he played in 12 games and ran for an elite 1,044 yards on 233 carries for an average of 4.5 yards per carry with 5 touchdowns and 1 fumble. After that season, Davis decided that he was going to transfer and utilize the 5th-year option, where he had a COVID year that he could use to his advantage to add a 5th-year senior status to his resume. And in 2023, Davis did not disappoint, where he ran the ball in 12 games for an elite 1,063 yards on 185 carries for an impressive average of 5.7 yards per carry with 13 touchdowns. Now, as you see there on the screen, you are seeing a little bit more about Ray Davis. And as I mentioned on the screen, and I want to make this very clear to everybody, you're seeing the carries in 2023 on the screen. Now, you are seeing more carries than I see on my screen, as he ran the ball for 18,000 carries is what I showed you there. And I do apologize for the spelling error there, and I should have corrected it. But I thought it was a funny opportunity to say that Ray Davis ran the ball for 18,000 times, and he still has his feet underneath him. And that's one of the pros to him, is that he has a very powerful running style to his resume. And he can continue to run the ball 18,000 times, and he will do a good job. All joking aside, Ray Davis has a powerful running style to him. He is a very short 5'8", 211 pounds to his resume. He was a 4th-round pick in the NFL draft, selected with the 128th pick by the Buffalo Bills. He will wear jersey number 22, which was famously represented by Fred Jackson. But the last time the number was issued, the running back that he is replacing in Damian Harris wore that jersey number. Some of the pros and cons to Ray Davis is that the powerful running style, as well as effective in breaking tackles. He gains yards after contact, as well as displays good vision and patience. He's a reliable pass catcher, as you will see in some of the videos featured. He also possesses a very low center of gravity for better balance. He has decent acceleration and burst, and he has a proven ability to find the end zone. Some of his cons are that he lacks top-tier breakaway speed. He also needs improvement in the pass protection, especially against the blitz. He relies more on power than finesse. He could benefit from enhanced agility and elusiveness. He also has limited exposure on top-tier competition in college. Now, in the NFL, obviously, Ray Davis is not going to be the starting running back for the Buffalo Bills. but he's going to be going up against elite defenses in his time with the Bills. So Davis is going to have to showcase what he will bring to the Bills. And in these videos that I will feature in just a couple of seconds, you will see what James Cook and Ray Davis could do in this season for the Buffalo Bills. And I believe that Ray Davis is going to have a big year for the Bills in this year. And why he will have a good season is because of his 40 time at 4.52 and his speed that he will bring to the table for the team, as well as his goal line situation and what he can do breaking tackles as well. Let's showcase some of the videos that I have here with a few of them that are going to be elite highlights from his time in college. So let's start off with a very good video of what Ray Davis will bring to the table. And this play that you're going to see is a play where Devin Leary did a really good job of showcasing his ability to scramble out on this play. So I will take myself out of the screen real quick and showcase this video real fast. Take a look at what Leary does on this play to dump the ball off to Ray Davis. On this play, Devin Leary is about to get sacked, flipping the ball over to Ray Davis. Ray Davis transfers field, takes the ball on a good block here by number 9, taking the ball to the end zone on this play, and that showcases that 4.52 speed that I mentioned earlier on right then and there. The second video that we will showcase is going to be another great highlight from Ray Davis on a play where Davis turns a short little dump off play into a big game for the Kentucky Wildcats. Check out this play from Ray Davis. A nice little play action play. Ray Davis takes the pass here, turning it upfield for a first down, moving the ball into the opponent's territory, moving it down inside the 40-yard line for the Kentucky Wildcats on that play. The next play that we will feature is going to be a touchdown that Ray Davis had. And check out the speed that he has and the vision that he has as well on this play. Davis bouncing it out to his right, and check out that elusive speed that he has right there on that play. The next play that we will feature here is another play from Davis that I think you guys will love, and I'm going to showcase this one twice just because I think these last two plays are so significant for what Ray will bring to the Bills. Check it out. First play here, a nice little run play. Look at the vision by Davis and the ability to break tackles here on that play. I'm going to feature it one more time. As you can see, a little draw play. Look at the vision, the little stutter step at the beginning, breaking tackles, moving the ball from inside the 10-yard line all the way out to about the 30-yard line on that play. That's going to be a nice little play, especially when you have Josh Allen handing the ball off to you. And if he can take that ball 15, 20 yards down the field, that's only going to change the field position for the Buffalo Bills. Check out this last play from Ray Davis, and this play I think is going to be one that you guys will love as well. Nice run play here where Davis breaks a couple of tackles there on that play. He's showcasing to me, number one, breakaway speed is iffy at best. I would say that he's NFL average in terms of breakaway speed, but what he can do is break tackles, which is significant. He's a little bit of a bulldozer type running back, and he's not afraid to make contact as well. That's some of the things I like about him, and I can't wait to see them for the Buffalo Bills in 2024. If you think that Ray Davis is going to have a great season this year, let us know in the comments below, and also let us know your stat prediction for what you believe Ray Davis will have in 2024. I personally think that he's going to have about 60 to 70 carries for maybe 300 to 400 yards. I think he's going to play a pivotal role in the goal line situations for the Bills. I expect him to have probably 5-6 touchdowns in goal line situations. But I think he's going to play a big role as a pass blocking, as well as in the passing game for the Bills in 2024. Remember that the Bills are going to be utilizing running backs significantly in the passing game, and I think the Bills are going to go with a committee type approach. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow us on all social media platforms. You can find us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Threads as well. And also don't forget that you can find all of our upcoming shows on our website, GoBillsPodcast.com. Click on over to the website and click on the podcast schedule where you can find all of our upcoming shows. This has been Go Bills Podcast and Player Analysis presented by GoBillsPodcast.com. We will see you next time for another edition of Go Bills Podcast. Until then, Go Bills.